It was a time of jazz and prosperity in the bustling streets of New Orleans. But from 1918 to 1919, this vibrant city would be gripped by fear. A fear of a man who killed in the dead of night, a man known only as the Axeman. The Axeman's reign of terror began on May 23, 1918, when Joseph and Catherine Maggio, a couple who owned a grocery store, were found murdered in their home. Their throats had been slashed, and their heads brutally bashed with an axe. The killer had slipped in through a chiseled-out panel in their back door. No valuables were taken, no evidence left behind. The only clue was the bloodied axe. The city of New Orleans was paralyzed with fear. Families locked their doors and windows, hoping they wouldn't be next. Despite the police's best efforts, the Axeman continued his gruesome rampage. He didn't care who his victims were, old or young, wealthy or poor. No one was safe. He came in the night, leaving behind only blood and shattered lives. Then, in March of 1919, the Axeman did something unexpected. He sent a letter to the local newspaper, taunting the city. In it, he claimed to be a demon from hell, and made a terrifying promise. He would spare anyone playing jazz music on a specific night, March 19, 1919. His words struck fear into the hearts of the people, but the city did what he asked. On that fateful night, New Orleans became a city of jazz. Clubs were filled to the brim with people playing music, while homes echoed with the sounds of trumpets and saxophones. That night, no one dared to defy the Axeman's command. As the city played, the Axeman remained silent. No murders were committed. Despite the night of peace, the Axeman wasn't finished. More victims would follow, and more families would grieve. The police searched for clues, but the identity of the killer remained elusive. Some believed he was human, others thought he was something more sinister, perhaps a demon or ghost, as he had claimed. Theories have ranged from a deranged musician to a supernatural entity, but to this day, the mystery remains unsolved. By October 1919, the Axeman's killings mysteriously stopped. He vanished as quickly as he had appeared. No one knows if he died, was imprisoned for another crime, or simply left the city. What remains is the legend of a killer who terrorized New Orleans, one whose name is whispered in fear even today. The Axeman of New Orleans has become more than just a man. He is a specter, a ghost of the city's dark past. His brutal killings, his cryptic letter, and his strange connection to jazz have cemented him as one of the most mysterious killers in American history. Whether human or something more, the Axeman's true identity may forever remain a mystery.